Hello everybody, welcome to OANDA FX market commentary for Monday the 14th of April. My name's Craig Cobb from Trade with Precision. Now, starting out this week looking at Euro CAD, and CAD will feature quite a bit in today's analysis. Starting off at the weekly, you can see here, look at how we've pulled back into this zone, this area that we refer to as the equilibrium zone, in and around these 10 period and 20 period moving average. Now I just want to point out what has occurred several times in this most recent uptrend. Look how we've pulled back in, moved away, pulled back in again, moved away, pulled back in once again, moved away, in, move, we pull back in again. Now it's a wonderful looking opportunity for a move back to the upside. Now I'm a trend following trader, so I'm always looking to just follow trends. I will trade a trend until that trend shows signs of weakness. Now as it stands right now, there is no sign of weakness here in Euro CAD, so therefore a break of the high of this green bullish candle of last week would certainly suggest that we're very likely to see these old highs being taken out. Now I come down to the daily, and on the daily what we have here is we do not yet have a good uptrend. We have a low, a lower high, a lower low, and now this potentially it is still a lower high than here. What I would like to see for my decision, so for me to then be looking for long trades, is for this to set a new higher low and then break this high for a higher high. Now on the daily that might take a couple of days. It might happen quickly, it may not. On the 12-hour, however, as we come down to these lower time frames, we can start to see things coming together a little bit quicker. And if we see here is we could essentially call this a higher low. Here's a higher high. What we need to see, or what I need to see personally, is a pullback, and I want to see these highs taken out. Once I see these highs taken out, meaning we've got a new higher low and a new higher high, then I will be looking to join that trend on the weekly long, looking for opportunities to get long. So that's what I'm doing for Euro CAD, what I'm looking at there for Euro CAD. CAD Swiss is the next one, and it's a very similar type of picture really. If we come up to the weekly once again, we can see the same pattern forming. Back in the sell zone, move away. I'll call it the sell zone because it's back in the moving averages, moving away. Back into this sell zone, move away. Back in, move away again, and once again we've got this rejection candle. Now if I zoom out, there's a line that's been drawn there. Is it any significance? Not really. What is the level? Is it anything there? Not really, no. Okay, so I'll just get rid of that level actually, so it's not causing any confusion. But we've got a lovely downtrend, and again, let's go and have a look at the daily now and just see if we can see anything going on here. Very similar to EuroCAD, really no surprise there because Swiss and Euro are very move very closely in opposite directions. But we have an uptrend here. Now what we've got, in fact, is really equal lows. Here's our higher low, and this is nearly a lower low. Yeah, I'm looking for the same sort of thing on CAD Swiss as what I said on Euro CAD. If we throw up the 8-hour, we can start to see now a pullback up into this level, in and around this 8,000 level, setting a lower high and then breaking these lows, put us into a downtrend, would then give me opportunities moving down the time frames again as well, looking to join that trend. And as you can see on the 2-hour, well, in fact, we are in a downtrend. I'd just like to see these old lows taken out, and if this weekly's lows can get taken out, as I say here on the 8-hour, it will be these lows here, which therefore will have the weekly candle broken to the downside, being very bearish, but also a nice new downtrend on these mid time frames like the 8-hour, the 12-hour, and the daily as well, which is more of a swing time frame. So that's what I'm looking at there on CAD Swiss. Sterling CAD is the next one. And we'll look at the weekly once again. I'm sure you can guess what we're likely to see. Yes, we do. A pullback into this zone, a bullish candle, a very strong looking uptrend. Now, I don't want to repeat myself again, but I'm really looking for this to go into an uptrend. Where's a point that it would be logical for price to pull back to? Really, it is here. Why? An old level of resistance, support, pull back to there, set ourselves a higher low on, say, the 8-hour or 12-hour, get that trend very strong. We are currently in an uptrend. Here's our high, here's a higher low, here's a higher high. A break of the highs here, so a pullback. It doesn't need to pull back into here. It's not the depth of the pullback that's important. It's really the breaking of the highs, which would set the weekly back up into that strong uptrend. Now there is some resistance ahead. We need to be aware of that. We can't ignore it. There is resistance up at this level. However, what we have got is plenty of room from where we are now for profits up into that point. Okay, so again, looking for long trades only on sterling CAD if those if that scenario was to play out. Kiwi CAD is the next one to look at, and again we'll look at the weekly. I do like to do my analysis on the daily and weekly for the week ahead, and being that it is Monday, this is why we break it down like this. Bullish candle. We're in a very good uptrend. We haven't pulled back as far. So Kiwi CAD still looks, it has looked more bullish than some of the others because it hasn't had the same depth of pullback. You can see here on the weekly, on the daily, we've pulled back in here to the 50 period moving average, and we've just been grinding higher. If we go down to the 8 hour, I'm sure that we're going to see an uptrend on the 8 hour, and we do. It's not a very neat one. It's rather messy. And if I just come in and draw in this horizontal level through here, you'll notice that we had resistance here, which became support, which is now resistance, and we pull back into that level. We've broken well below it. We're pulling back up towards it. Again, I would like to see this be a new higher low and then a new higher high set, and look for opportunities to be getting long, keeping in mind there is resistance up around this level here. So that's our profit. Well, that's my profit window between here and here for my first trades. If I do get a trade, I will probably look to either take all profits up at this point, or perhaps at least at a minimum have locked in a break-even trade, or locked in some profit to see if we can get through this level on Kiwi CAD. Now what I also like is a bit of crude oil. Let's have a look at the weekly here on crude. Now, the weekly's not showing us quite as much as what we like to see on the foreign exchange, but what we have got here is this. We've got ourselves in a bit of a range. Now price has come down, as you can see, numerous times. Found support here, lots of resistance here before breaking. Found support here again, found support here, bounce, support here, bounce, support here. A bullish weekly candle that has been broken to the upside. If we look at the daily now, we can see that we have a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and we're pushing on up. We have a new higher high today. It's really though when we work down the time frames that the trend becomes a bit more apparent, and you can see here a lovely looking trend starting to form. Now realistically, what I am looking for and what I'm stalking is for price to get above this 109 level. Now if I just zoom out a wee bit, you can see again resistance, support. It's been a support and resistance level. It's a round number, and it is a level that's been stuck to quite recently. A break above 109 would really see not a great deal on the way up into 111, and looking for pullbacks and such into 109 will be the type of trading opportunities that I will be keeping an eye out on this week. Speaking of this week, there are some webinars coming up. We have Understanding FX, the ABCs. Now that webinar is going to be on the 15th at 2 p.m. till 3 p.m. EDT. And then again on the 16th, which is at 7 a.m. till 8 a.m. and at 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. as well. Now what we're going to be covering in here is some key characteristics of a dynamic market that is foreign exchange, trading 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. We're going to identify some of the market participants, review the benefits and risks to foreign exchange trading, and understand why working with the right broker is critical. Then we've got a webinar called Trading FX, Technical Analysis versus Trading Strategy. Now this webinar is on the 16th at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. EDT, and then again on the 17th from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Daytime as well. We're looking at fundamental versus technical approach to trading, the distinction between the two approaches, and also the difference between day trading, swing trading, and investing. So there are many different options there that you can incorporate to your lifestyle. We'll also look at risk management and how much of a critical role that plays in one's trading success. So guys, I hope you all register for that by going to the OANDA.com website or speaking to your account manager, and we look forward to having you on those webinars this week. I hope you have a fantastic trading week, and I also hope you all enjoy your Easter time with friends and family. Take care. Have a good week. Bye for now.